These days it's hard to read a book. When everywhere you look, there's TV screens flashing their high-budget castings, supporting commercial pageants until beauty is imagined. This designer class of fashion, our souls inside we pass in with purchasing passion, checks to cash in, legal tenders classic, but credits fastest. We're indebted to the debit plastics, clicking and snapping in like castanets until it crashes. That we can't afford our caskets, so we war for rations of oil and plastics for machine attachments. If the approach remains the same, we must be insane to expect anything but the same reaction. This pattern spreads international actions decided by profits met. Trade agreements are free, but support the corporate bastards who get to bask in its 6 billion frozen inhabitants in the eyes of the Basilisk. Media-run confusion, educational institution, medical restitution, all with profits, not solutions. Congress is infused with this banking collusion, war and terror illusion, all political amusements the special interest chooses. Now we're used to it, no longer intuitive to the rulelessness of the community incongruent human stability. We're losing it. But who's the architect that profits off of our defense, paid into arbitrage, made into carnage to invade the harmless? Voices on TV start this war and load the cartridge, elect the hardest military rhetoric narcissists to sell industrialized armament straight out the bargain bin. Anything for that hydrocarbon fix, we must harvest it. Forget the law, we'll pardon it, the world moves too fast to jargon with. Please stop, I'm car sick and I need catharsis. The man who steers the scene in dread. We're out of food, they took our bread. We're freedom fighters spitting lead, and they accuse us of being fed. If you go outside, watch your step. Watch your words, your thoughts, your head. Watch every single thing you've said. Save your family, watch the rest. But don't watch too long, or just watch, you're dead. Rather than debating geopolitical concepts in the society oppressed, we praise ancient parchments to mummify the lies lost in us and lock up that sarcophagus. Without acknowledging what it's costing us, I'm sorry that I commented, but I'm onto it. Commissions and councils, a conference, all to protect the 1%. Pharaohs and kings versus common man, it's common sense. Today it's the Wall Street occupants who owns the continents. The pyramid is ominous, so watch the Oculus. Let me elaborate. Trickle-down economy never precipitates, it actually evaporates. The money we make it saturates the aristocrats at the fastest rate. This pattern exacerbates. Until my hard-earned profits leave to the plutocracy on top of me in greed, rather being shared with those in need. Control is reaped, this common thief, this bureaucracy, this test we're proctoring, I'd rather not. But gee, thanks for offering. Instead of counting sheep, we're counting tweets. We've stopped our sleep to watch for beeps from propped up screens with knowledge, humor, and all between. Another world it seems we've seen, and then the sunlight peeks between the seams. And we walk the streets and work prosperously until our thoughts and talk are cheap. In fact, it's all for free. I watch the profits seep away from day to day. No maximum pay, no minimum wage, yet we act unfazed. When a billionaire is paid more than a third of the slaves living in this world today, do we get all that we deserve, or is a portion of our worth stowed in Federal Reserves? A percent of what we earn, who knows where it goes? We aren't assured. How it's spent is not a part of our concern. Inventing missiles and germs to disperse into the earth, it all returns. Playing with fire, we all get burned. Immolation in isotherm. In our hearts, it's our rightful turn. The insightful learn to stand tall and firm, so we can procure the words that might be heard as a verdict to conserve. Imagine a new future, beautiful like a brochure, families feeling nice and kosher, delivery bikes for grocers, produce grown in the local park, hopscotch wrote in chalk, in the rain I watch it wash away till dark. But dog, I'm hopeful, bark for change of the par, raise the bar. How can we expect to get so far if no one starts? I know this journey's hard, but aspiration scars, and I show these proud. I am unjarred by pessimists, spoken false. I'm not for profit, nope, I'd walk. I'd rather provoke some talk on this wealth we do not touch. Express I must before I am swept up in the clutch of the wind that comes. We are all just specks of the dust, so expect as much.